first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. From the gun. Trying to pull his way in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers!
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The hand to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Neyland Stadium.
Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Douglas. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. He's got him. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. And the Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Off play action. Rushes on him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That is a great response by this defense. You know you went into the half, you made some adjustments, talked about, listen, we're not down that much, we're very much in this game, but it starts with the first possession. And how about the first play, they get a sack?
And the Volunteers decide to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Got a little space. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Tigers with myriad options options after that big pickup on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bean. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Neyland Stadium, alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. It's complete to the right. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Give to the running back. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Simpson. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Touchdown, Tigers! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
When you're trying to throw the ball down from the 1-yard line, it's going to have to be a bang-bang play, right? Quarterback making a quick read, getting it out quickly, receiver being ready for it. All 3 of those things happen for the offense, scoring that touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Nebraska is ahead early in Lincoln, but that's not exactly Mike Rozier out there running the ball. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 4 over Florida State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Bringing the heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, come away with the sack.
And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. And he'll be brought down. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. The play action fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
It is hard to continue to get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. A soaring high punt with serious hang time. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Running back searching for a hole. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. Breaks into the open. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The Vols with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They're setting up the screen. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. And the Vols come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Volunteers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Vols! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Trying to get the corner. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. They're working that left side. And they swarm him under. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and kneeling on third down. Looking to throw for it. Moves away as he feels pressure. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Here's the handoff. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Pressure coming. That quarterback was doing his best. Houdini escaping in the backfield, but the defense finally gets to it.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Wide open downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Tigers are on the move. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Bean. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. The inside handoff. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Off the RPO, complete. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Auburn! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And that's the end of the line for the return man, but still business to attend to. A penalty marker is down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. Just a short pass to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Off play action on first down. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Caught behind the line. It's Douglas.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Looking to throw again. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. They'll leave it with him. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll do it himself. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? On first down from the 13-yard line. Power football with the run. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking to fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
When you get closer to this area in the red zone and closer inside the 5 like you are here, it's tough to throw certain routes, right? Like you need to throw those slants, you need to throw those fades, get the ball out of the quarterback's hands really, really quickly because you know you're going to get some pressure from that defense.
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this 4th quarter.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Ohio State is running away with things, and I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense. They are up by 35 over Indiana. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Volunteers moving quickly to the line.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Vols need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Vols now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Right on the money. And they're able to get him down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it! And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. He's going to fire deep. Wide open. He makes the catch. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has him across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Under fire. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. It's complete on the right side. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Auburn sends out the punting unit. That thing goes straight up like a rocket. Tell the blimp guys to look out. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. There's the pressure. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Brings up 2nd down.
And they spike it and get the clock stopped. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires left. It's complete. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds. And now the offense trying to score one late. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Finley. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They're definitely in range for the tying field goal, but still trying to get to the line quickly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
2nd down coming up.
Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. They've got time here to take a shot or two, but they need to be smart. They're already in field goal range. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. Defense gets the timeout call. 20 seconds left on the clock. And this to lock things up late. Splits the uprights. Good. Final minute of play, all locked up. Are we headed to overtime?
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Going to the ground. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Got his man on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. But guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get to
do it. A couple possessions, probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We'll get it started here in overtime. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Volunteers will start us up here in overtime. Motion from the back. On the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Staring at a third and long here in this first overtime possession. The RPO, it's complete. Touchdown, Volunteers! They strike first here in overtime.
Aggressive, man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Tigers. They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
This is like that 2-foot putt. They still need to make it to force another overtime. And he knocked that one right down the middle. We play on first down here in the second overtime period. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Now in the second overtime, you must go for the 2-point conversion. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun, looking for a man. They got it. Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double overtime. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking downfield on first down. Looking left. Pulls it in. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. He wants to throw it. Going for 6. Touchdown ball! They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass, the poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming 2-point play, you might just put it back into his hands and let him go win it.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I got to go for 2. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, got to come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these 2-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you got to go execute.
He'll set up to throw. They got it. Ties the game and will play on in the 3rd overtime. So here we go, dueling 2-point conversions from this point forward. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Tremendous execution to get the 2, and now they turn up the heat. Now they'll have to respond with a 2 of their own. Pushes ahead. He gets into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion ties the game. Let's do it again, guys, shall we? And we'll see just how far down the play sheet they have to go for this 2-point try. Quick pass on the fly motion. They're stopped on the 2-point try, and we are still tied. After the stop, now a 2-point try to win the game. They want to throw it. That's it. That's the ball game. The 2-point try is a winner in OT. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.